What's up, guys? Happy New Year. What's the haps? Happy New Year, everybody. I did not get this quilt done by Christmas, obviously. So I'm going to just keep on working on it. And hopefully you guys will keep on hanging out with me as I work on this quilt. We shall see. I'm working on some flying geese now. And yeah, I figured it would be more fun to do it with people than it would to do it by myself. And you guys are my people. So hopefully somebody is going to jump in here with me. And that is what we're doing today. Keeping me company while I sew for about, I'm going to sew for about an hour and a half. What's up, Debbie? Hey, Sonia. What's everybody doing? What's happening out there in the world? What's up, Tiffany? Let's see if we can knock out some flying geese in an hour and a half or so. Hey, Sana from Sweden. What's going on over there in Sweden? What's the weather doing? That's what I really want to know. What's the weather doing over there in Sweden? I'd love to know. Sonia, the quilt is coming slowly. As you can see, I didn't do it. I didn't even really try to knock it out. I just decided that I didn't want to push. I was like, for what? Why am I pushing? Why am I always pushing so hard? I'm like, I just need to relax. Just relax a bit. This quilt is not a 3-yard quilt. My manager and I were talking, and I'm like, I really need to have more realistic expectations for full-size quilts versus what I can do with a 3-yard quilt. Turns out 3-yard quilts take a whole lot less time. Who'd have thunk it, right? Who'd have thunk it? Dad is doing great. He is, I don't even think he's here right now. I think he and Mom are gone, which is insane to me. I can't believe where he was versus where he is now. Matter of fact, he is being as hard-headed and stubborn as can be, because I heard yesterday he was using a leaf blower, which he's not supposed to be doing, guys. His shoulder is still very much not ready for that kind of stuff, but he's just hard-headed and upsetting everybody because he won't listen. Ooh, 15 degrees Celsius. What is that, like 30 something here? Like ooh, my goodness, that's cold. Yeah, I'm glad he's home. Super glad he's home and doing bad things like we knew he would be. We knew that the issue once he got home would be trying to stop him from doing the things, but he really does not listen. He has decided that he knows what he can do regardless of what anybody else says or thinks, and it's just going to do it, which is very upsetting to my mother, which is kind of comical to me. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I decided I'm just out of it. I'm out of it. He's here. He's doing better. I am not getting involved in that. But yeah, he's doing great. He does stuff. He just does it very, very slowly. Debbie, I did have a good holiday. I did. I ate all the things that I shouldn't have eaten, and so I've gained back like all the weight that I lost, which I really don't care. it will come back off again, I guess. Auntie Dee Dee is still here, which makes me incredibly happy. She's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And she's got to leave this weekend because, believe it or not, we lost a family member. We had a lot of loss in 2023. I'm sorry for anybody who has had the same, because it was a rough 2023. So she's going to go to the funeral and then she's going to come back, which makes me so happy. I love having her here. There's nothing better than having her here. I wish she would just come and live with us. I really love the fact that Auntie Dee Dee's son, who is really also one of my favorite people, he's been around every day. Like, he comes to see Daddy every day. He came to see Daddy every day in the hospital. He was there all the time, and he's one of my favorite people. So he comes to my parents' house all the time to see his mom, who's staying with my parents. And so I get to see all my favorite people. It makes me so happy. So if she came to live with us, he would come over all the time. All the time. Terry, you're here. Happy to see you here. All right, guys, so you know it's a new year, which means new goals, new resolutions, all the things. But also it means that it's finally time for the giveaway. Finally. So the giveaway, I'm going to pull it on my birthday. Yep, I've got a birthday coming, guys. Oh my goodness. I decided that I was going to ignore it, but then I was like, not really a huge birthday person and not really excited about this birthday. I wish I was, but I'm just not. I'm a little funky about this birthday. And everybody's like, why? Well, I just am. I am just a big old Scrooge. But the giveaway is finally happening. It is happening Sunday, January the 7th, my birthday. There is no better way to spend my birthday than hanging out with y'all, with you, my peeps. So we're going to do the giveaway, but my Instagram is super, it's just nobody's over there. So in order to enter the giveaway, I know everybody's like, I don't have an Instagram. Well, it is a free platform and we've got to grow that channel too. So in order to enter the giveaway, you've got to be one in the US. Sorry for Sweden. I'm so sorry. I wish I could make that happen, but I don't even know that I could handle that. You've got to be in the US and you have to be following both platforms, and you just need to drop a little comment on both. And that's it. That's all you got to do to enter. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. I'm like a day over 20. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Birthdays never were a big, huge thing in my house. Like, birthdays kind of were just, what's up, Jean? It's just kind of a thing. But this one here, I'm just not feeling it. Although I did check tickets to Florida real quick, because popping on over to Florida real quick didn't sound like a horrible idea. Why don't I just run across the country really quickly? Real quick. So be sure to follow my Instagram. Later on today, there will be a video on the YouTube and my Instagram announcing the giveaway. And then it'll be a quick turnaround. You'll just have a couple of days to get in on that. And then that's that. Then we're done. We are done with the giveaway. I don't know what it is about giveaways that I can never seem to quite get off the ground. You guys realize most people do giveaways whenever they hit a milestone on their channel or whatnot. I missed a lot of milestones. And I kept saying, I'm going to do a giveaway. And it never came to fruition. But this one is coming. And there's a ton of stuff in that box. Somebody will be getting a huge box. It's probably going to cost a whole fortune to ship it to whomever gets it. Because it's heavy. It's so heavy. There's so much stuff in there. What's up, Carla? Mennonite farmhouse. I wish I was at a farmhouse right now. Papa Gene's doing great. He's home. He's being hard-headed, I was telling everybody. So yesterday he decided to use a leaf blower. Now you guys know he should not be using a leaf blower. He might as well just get back on the motorcycle if he's going to do that. not quite the same. But, you know, it's just trying to keep him down. But I also understand having your, it's kind of, you know, your freedom kind of stripped from you. You're so used to being able to do what you want, go where you want. And then all of a sudden you can't. And people are watching you like a hawk, following you around. Like, stop doing that. Don't do that. We're getting on his nerves and he's getting on ours. Just the way a family should. Carla, I'm glad you caught me too. Is anybody, so I know my schedule for this year too. And I kind of know I know the things that are happening, guys. And it's very, very exciting. We have some really cool things happening. Really cool things happening. I'm going to give you guys some hints. Well, actually, I'm not going to do that because that's just silly. What? That's silly. But things are happening. I'm going to be places. And the first place that I will be for sure will be Road to California. Carla, I'm working on this flying geese pattern. If you didn't watch this live right here, we're doing that. So Becky, I really wanted to do a retreat 2025, but I have some big stuff hopefully coming up that can knock that all out the water. So I'm having to, I can't just yet. And I want to, I almost pulled the plug on that, but I've got to be smart about some stuff that could really change the course of what we're doing. So I've got to hold off for a second. Because I was coming with the retreat. I was ready. But we are going to hold off, I think. Now, I have been known to change my mind mid-year about some things. And we've still got some irons in the fire. And I need to know what we're going to do. So, and it's really dependent on other people letting me know what we're going to do, if anything. So, as soon as I know, the community will know. And the community, by the end of this month, the community will be up and running. I wanted it to be running by my birthday. Might not. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, lots and lots of things happening behind the scenes. Oh, I wish I had the correct size for this, but I don't. So I guess I should just let that go. I wish I had the correct size. What's that thing called? What is that? What's that ruler? It's these rulers right here. Out of all the rulers that I bought, this isn't the correct size for it. Is it? What does these get trimmed down to? Is it? Wait, we might have action. Oh, I think we do have action. I think we do. What am I trimming these down to? Let's stop and consult for a moment. Because if I do, that's really what I prefer to do. Where are the directions here? We do have action. Let's see. Now, what I can't see is this dark fabric on this dark fabric on this. Oh, this feels wrong to just take this cut, but hey, I think I'm right. So we're just gonna see if I'm right. Because believe it or not, you guys have told me about this ruler forever. We talked about it at length. And I was like, no, I like the block lock. It's faster. I do like the block lock because I don't have to worry about, sizes. This one here, you have to have the right size for the right block. But yeah. Oh, turn it over. Good. Googa mooga. Terry, do you sometimes wonder how I make quilts at all? Well, I guess you don't wonder because you see me do it, but you're sure right about that. All I had to do was flip it over. That was it. Did you see me squinting? Oh, so embarrassed. This is your quilty BFF. You guys chose me. Just know that. The funny part about that, Terry, is I guarantee you, I probably would never have gotten there. I don't think I would have gotten there. Nope. This entire stack would have been done just like that. I would have been, that's just that's your BFF. Your quilty BFF. Again, you chose me. I like the block lock rulers a lot. They have been my ride or die. These slotted trimmers are cool if you have the right size for the job. They are faster. I will say that. Thank you, Sherry. I just got it washed and blow dried yesterday. I get it washed and blow dried once, maybe, like once a week. I go get my hair done. Something crazy like that. Because who's doing all this? It's just so much. It gets so big and it's so nappy. It is what it is. I just have a lot of hair. But I got it all washed and cleaned yesterday. So again, I know where I will be. Road to California. If you're not going, I hope you plan on being with me live because we will definitely be going live from there. I need to test. Thank you, Terry. I need to test some new microphones that I bought. We talked about this. So when I go to M&L Fabrics, you can hear the radio system because it's doing a thing. And unfortunately, you can pick it up on the videos. And I need that to stop happening. I need the main focus to be me and my voice so that I don't have to worry about copyright stuff. So I purchased some equipment that should hopefully help with that. We need to test it, which means we're going shopping, guys. We have to go to M&L. We have to. It has to happen. Thank you, Debbie. Even though, I'm a crazy gal who literally didn't think to just turn the thing over. All I had to do was just turn it over. That was it. Never would have got there. All right, let's see if this is the right size. 4.5. We can use this trimmer. All right, let's get to it. How are we going to do it? We're going to take this and move it. We talked about why I don't really love this, right? I need to get another one. Although I have I found that pink one, the little Sue Daily one that I use for my FPP or EPP. No, my EPP. No. Yeah, my EPP needs. My English paper piecing. I could use it for my foundation. Oh my goodness. Look at how much the difference. This is just, wow. Now we can all see it. Cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna use that. But anyway, where was I? What was I talking about, guys? I know what my schedule looks like. We need to go shopping. We've got to go to M&L. Did you guys see Tula's new drop? There's that. I will be talking about Deja Vu. That's a video that's coming. What else? What else should we note? When it gets a little bit closer, I'll tell you guys what show we're doing after. I don't know if we talked about Impressions Expo, which is going on the same time as what's that? As Road to California. But I will be there also, and it's not really, it's an apparel thing, but I feel like there might be some interesting things there that are happening there. I feel like there are that you guys might be interested in too. So I don't know if I'm going to go live there or if I'm just going to clip it up and give it to you guys nice. And I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just clip it up and show you guys the same way that I did for Houston. You guys really like that, where I just showed you the vendors that were doing something different. Yep, you guys are going shopping. I know what I need, but that's the hard part. I'm really not supposed to be showing y'all just this second. But you guys might have to get a sneak peek of a little something I got going on. A little something. Quilt jackets? No, these are more like, this Impressions apparel stuff is more like blanks. Like, like I'm doing all this branding and stuff on my shirt. Okay, here we go. Doing all this branding and stuff. So it would be more about the creating of apparel as opposed to finished or anything like that. No, it won't be quilty like that. But I can find inspo anywhere. Anywhere. So we can find inspiration to do a quilt anywhere. Did you guys see that Fabric Cafe Fran has another pattern coming out? I don't know if it's just one pattern or if it's another book coming, but she was standing, I don't know, did she have on a smock? She didn't have on a smock, but she was standing in front of an easel, although she was painting a quilt. So the quilt was draped on the easel, and she had a palette, and it looked like she was an artist, and she was asking us to name, or asking us what we think the name of that new quilt is. So I'm assuming that it's something to do with art. I wonder what it is. Did anybody have any guesses? Did you guys see that post? It was a post. Fabric Cafe has grown exponentially this year. Good for them. I love to see people win. What do they say? Rising tides, guys. I love to see them growing. Their channel is growing. What's up, Dizzy? Oh, the Dallas show and all the cool vendors. Yeah, that's probably how I'll do this one too. I will probably do it the same way. Oh, March for the new book. Because I was like, are they getting ready to drop one in January? So, Terry, the quilter shirts, if nobody has these quilter shirts, they're coming, everything is coming in January. So the shirts will be up January, maybe January the 7th. And then the community is coming in January also. Those things are coming in January. We're going to be cooking. Unfortunately, the BFF shirts probably won't drop until they're not going to drop it. They won't be the first shirts. I'll tell you now, the first shirts are going to be your quilter shirts. Quilter shirts are all dropping first, and those will be available all the time. You'll be able to do an MA Couture crafting shirt and then a quilter shirt all the time. The other ones will kind of come in and out I can't guarantee that they will be available all the time. So the Quilty BFF shirts will not be dropping immediately, but they're coming. You might have to wait until February for those. February, although my manager said February is here, so much for you gotta wait that long. No, you don't have to wait that long because it's kind of here. Isn't my husband making all that noise outside? I hear a car rumbling. Did I tell you guys about the Fast and the Furious that was happening on the block the other day? Oh my goodness. I had to move my husband's car that I don't ever drive. It is a Camaro that's been all souped up or whatever. And I've never really been a fan of that Camaro. And I had to move it the other day. And it was a lot. It's a lot happening. It was a lot. I put on a show. They hit a huge goal for this. Oh, they want to hit 100,000? They'll probably hit it because they're at 60 now. And they've done probably about 30 this year. So they'll probably hit it. I can see it. And the more you have, the more you will grow. They're going to do it. They will probably hit their 100K. I want 100K too, but that's not really my goal for this year. I think the goal for this year, I think, like we didn't just have this conversation a couple of days ago. I think this channel's goal is 30,000. I think we can do 30,000 this year. I think. We'll see. There are some big things happening that might just give me that boost that I need. You guys keep praying for me and watching the channel and doing the things, and we might just get there. Because what I really, really need is an editor. And if I can swing an editor, we're cooking with gas. That's the next big thing that I need to add to the team. Is an editor. If I can get that, guys, we're cooking. You guys will be so sick of me and all the quilty things. We will be cooking. So you guys will get at least 25 quilts this year. And believe it or not, I know which ones they are already. I know. Which this is the first year that I've known and felt good about it. I'm one of those people where if something sparkles, as you know, my attention span is right there. If something sparkles, I'm there. And so what would happen is I'd have a plan for the week and I would just change it up. This plan feels like I will be able to not be so, I don't know though. Because if Tula drops this fabric and I'm like, oh, I got to have something, then all of a sudden we got to do things. We kind of move. And there's room in the schedule for that, but you know. Yours is to double every year. That's a good goal. My goals are more like, because we know that we can't control YouTube. We can't control that, what they call the algorithm. And I can't even seem to like jump on it the way that I need to. It's so annoying. YouTube is not one of those platforms where, it's just not something where you do the work, it pays off. It's kind of a gamble. It is a gamble. So the things that you can truly control would be how many videos you put up a year, not how many subscribers you get. So my true goals really have to do with what I can control, which is how many videos can I put up? What can I do for you guys? And then hope that the universe pays me off with subscribers. Yay. And views. Thank you, Pastry Queen. Oh, perfect. This is the block. It's the Gaggle of Geese block, and I am making geese. Well, thank you, Debbie. yeah, subscribe, hang out with me, come watch my stuff, click the thumbs up. All that stuff really does help. If you're in a guild, tell your guild, hey, there's this crazy girl who cuts flying geese the hard way. But we like her anyway. Artistry for the pattern. I wonder what the name of it is. March for the new book, Charles Month. Thank you, Terry. These shirts, these new ones, are even more comfy. They are comfy. You'll see they're brighter. They are vibrant. These new shirts are even better than those. They are really, you can wash them a gazillion times and they're still black. Oh, I love that. I love that. Wash them and dry them. I haven't done anything special. This hasn't cracked. It's a good one. I got a good guy. I got a guy for that. Oh, I forgot about the other stuff dropping. Oh yeah, you guys are going to have fun with me this year. There's more stuff coming. I totally forgot. I was like, I feel like there's something else. There is something else. There's something else's. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Probably need to send an email. Probably need to write that down. Okay. Definitely need to write that down. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, you guys are gonna love what's happening. Today I've just felt like there's something I'm forgetting to do. That was it. Leave it to me. Yep, again, your quilty BFF, the little businesswoman who forgets the business. forgets to do the business. Oh, pray for me, guys. Oh, cool. I have never figured out what YouTube really wants from me. My niche has not hit its stride just yet. We were talking about my numbers, which, is public. You guys can clearly see what I do, what I don't do. And the videos that get the most views, which is where my money is coming from, are quilts. You guys like to see me actually do a quilt. However, my notion series is important. It's an encyclopedia of notions. You have to have it. It needs to exist. You need to be able to type in a notion and be like, what is it? What do I do with it? That's me. And then there is the quilt celebration videos. I don't care if nobody watches it. And I just have to be okay with the fact that they don't get a whole bunch of love yet. But you guys are out there quilting your butts off. And we need to celebrate that. Some quilts are just amazing. And you would never see it. It would never be shown. So we're doing it regardless. But my manager told me today, she's like, more views, do more quilts. Just do more quilts, right? Yeah, because that's so easy. I do not have a team of people quilting with me. I have a team of people helping me now. But the quilting, that's all your girl. Janine, I will be in Raleigh. QuiltCon is happening. For sure. And I feel like QuiltCon is where you guys are going to see me just break down and cry like a baby, because I feel like somebody at QuiltCon is going to have on my shirt. And if I see somebody in my shirt at QuiltCon, be concerned. Be concerned. Because we will be a spectacle. I might hoot and holler and cry and roll around on the ground and be rolling around in all the quilts. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe that there are 17,000 of you all who thought enough of me to click the button, who watch my videos, who share my content. I can't express to you guys how thankful I am for each and every one of you. So yeah, just be concerned. Like, okay, if we wear this shirt, she might act crazy. Just know. I told you. I told you ahead of time. Becky, I get it. I get it. Hey, is it Annie? From Montana. Oh, you want a half square triangle ruler? Block lock or shape cut? I'm not familiar with shape cut. I love my block locks. Every quilt up until now, there might have been one right before this one, has been done with a block lock. I love my block locks. I have a few of them on the wall over there. I'm pointing as though you could see the wall. There's some block locks over there. There's probably some back there. I love block locks because you don't have to worry about the size. I have block lock half rectangle triangles that I love, but I can't speak to shape cut. Now, the one that I'm using right now, I will say, is faster. It feels faster, sort of. I don't know that it really is faster. I should time myself. Oh, we should time it. Do I have a timer? I do not have a timer around here. Becky, I start with, like, it's just, I have to see a pattern. And once I see the pattern, I know whose quilt that is. I know whose it is. And you know whose really needs to be next? Not because, you know, Daddy's needs to be next. Daddy does not have a quilt. And the reason why I say that is because this house is getting hotter and hotter. I don't know what is happening, but he turns on the heat to 90 and then we're all in here. And that's why my hair looks so luscious, because it's just getting bigger and bigger by the moment because it's hot in here. All right, I'm going to Raleigh. Man, Terry, the shirt, so the Cut with Courage shirt is great for like the show. So if you want, if you want people to talk to you, if you want to make friends, my shirts are the way to do it. I know that sounds strange, but people always stop me about my shirts. When I'm not at a quilt show and I wear the quiltress or the quiltress in training, they're going to stop you. They're going to stop you for all the shirts at the shop, at the shows. If you're at a show and you have on my shirt, you're going to make a friend. I promise. That should go on the tag, or you should be able to return it. If you don't make a friend, return the shirt. I'm just kidding. Don't return the shirt. Don't do that. But the Cut with Courage, yeah, they get it. They get it. The quiltress, they get it. I've got some more coming. You guys will like them. Y'all will like it. The one I'm using right now is the slotted trimmer. It's cool. I like it. It's fast. And I'm tempted to actually do a side-by-side comparison. If I had a timer, I would just show you guys. Janine, these shirts are coming on my website. They will be available finally. I know I've been talking about it forever. And I had them where I was using a drop shipper, which is cool. They were nice, but the ones I have now are better. And I can control more about my shirts. So these shirts will be available on the website by the end of January. I'm thinking January the 7th, which is my birthday. But I don't want to make that promise because I'm good for being like, yeah, we're going to knock out this quilt. And then we don't do it. So I'm thinking Sunday, though, in all honesty. Always cold. But he's a different kind of cold. Like, this is just, how on earth? Why does the house have to be on 90? And I have access to their nest, and I sometimes just turn that thing off because I don't understand why it has to be so hot. Isn't that terrible? Come in their house and turn off their heat. Come in their house, take up all the room because you guys, the house really, you should see the embroidery department right now. The shipping and embroidery department, yeah. Thing. I'm going to show you guys this year what that looks like. and then turn off your heat. I think Notion reviews are good too. We've got to have it. So the fact that they don't get a whole bunch of views, well, I just need to get over myself. There's a reason why we're doing it. I'm trying to contribute to the community. That's one of the main reasons why I started this channel, was to be helpful to the community. So it might not be the most popular thing, but it's the right thing to do. A lot of people are just pushing their own stuff, and I want to push other people's stuff too, even if it doesn't mean that I'm making the big bucks off of it. Whatever, it just needs to exist. So I am so happy that you have checked out the Notions. And maybe by the end of this year, you'll be able to just go to my store and my online store and get the Notions that I'm talking about there. Wouldn't that be something? Goals, guys. Lots and lots of goals this year. You made friends at Joann's with that shirt. That's what I'm talking about. People think I'm kidding about how often I get, but then you guys see me on the lives, like as I'm walking by, people will say, you know, I like that shirt, or that shirt is cute, or whatever. That happens. You guys see that happen. You guys see it. They're just cool shirts. I like them. I feel good about them. I feel good about the terms. Oh, the pop quilt. I was like, there's another one that gets a lot of love. Pop quilter. That was a good one too. All right. You're a January baby too? I'm January the 7th. Right after Christmas. Then there's my birthday. So I thought, oh, I just love this time of year so much. I should get married between Christmas and my birthday. You guys, that was not smart. It was so amazing when it happened. I was on a high that I cannot explain. Christmas, then my anniversary, then New Year's, then my birthday. Best honeymoon ever. That quickly became a poor decision. You guys, I want to say the next year. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much happening. It's so much to do. It's so much to buy. It was a lot. It's a lot that happens there in that little corner of time. What's up, Taxi Bella? You're on the 13th. Oh, you're close to me. You're like within the next few days. 13th. All right. So in this community, I am building out the groups. So there will be different groups that you can follow, which is so cool. I love this platform like so much. And it hasn't even done the things yet, but I'm very excited about it. Now, please understand, it is not a free platform. It will be a paid membership. But I finally decided on the price. You guys know I was talking about how much it was going to be. And I decided it's going to be $7. Can anybody guess why? $7. $7 a month. Oh my goodness. And is it going to release on January the 7th? I shouldn't even tease that. But it will be $7 a month. And the community will be for anybody who just wants to hang out with me in a different way. You will have a different kind of access to me, and you will have a different kind of access to each other. This is about community, and we're building our own over here. And you guys will be able to share with one another. You guys will be able to comment. You guys will know all the cool shows that we will be at. You will know everything before everybody. If I were to drop a pattern, you would know first. You would have access first. You have access to discounts on merch, not just t-shirts, but merch, guys, and all kinds of other things. It's going to be a cool community. You guys will have access to classes by me. Although after watching me not realize to flip over this half square triangle, I don't know that you want to take any classes with me. But you know I'm always doing something different. I'm always doing something. I'm always pushing the boundaries. I'm always trying to see something. See something, do something. And you guys will be able, but this channel is not going anywhere. We will still do the things over here too, but you will have more access to each other and sharing. So all the time, you guys are saying, hey, I want to show you this. I need to know how to do this. Somebody the other day was like, hey, we want to, can you tell me how to do something? And I wanted to just be able to jump in and say it, like just, and I couldn't. It was going to have to be a back and forth email thing. It was just drama. So yeah. All right. What are we talking about now? That is the best stocking stuffer ever. And the glue stick topper, the woman gave me, I ran into the person who, oh, here it is right here. No, that's not the one I wanted. It's not the one I wanted. Oh, here it is. So the woman who invented this, turns out I know her. I know her. I ran into her like years ago. I say that like I've been quilting a long time, but at a quilt convention, she and I will never forget her ever. And I saw her at Houston and she was like, hey, I'm in Brewer now. I was like, you're in what? I didn't know what she meant, but she invented this. Best stocking stuffer ever. Best little glue stick topper ever. I love this thing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so happy for her. And she's like, hey, and I was like, what? You? What? It was crazy. And I took a video with her, guys, and it did not get attached to that. And I'm sick about it. Oh, I'm sick about it. It did not get attached to the video that has all those views of the Houston show. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I need to just release that segment by itself. It's not gonna hurt anything. No, Terry, I never heard back from the template guy, but that's okay. Because I think I found a better template guy. I think I found a better one. But we'll talk about that a little later because I don't know what's up with the template guy. Boy, Debbie, boy, that's one thing I am good for is a good gift when it comes to my husband. That's one. If I don't get a meal on the table, well, you know, that can happen. But a gift, you're always going to get a good gift. You will always get amazing gifts from me. For his birthday, like we went to a racetrack and he was super excited. And I bought the package where he could drive all the cars. Drive them all, babe. Like just all of them. I can't buy you a race car, but we could do this. You know, that kind of stuff. Experiences and that kind of stuff. And I am a good gift giver. I know the kinds of things that he likes. Oddly enough, I do not do great with picking his clothing. And he's not one of those people who feels obligated to say that something is, that he likes something. He does not feel that at all, which is, you know, you better have thick skin around him because he will not make you feel like Nope. Me, I am the girl. You can give me anything. And you know what? I just like stuff. So I'm going to just be hooping and hollering all over the place about anything. My husband does not have that issue. So clothes, not so much, but other stuff, yeah. Yes, Annette, I am the 7th. The 7th. Taxi Bella, I'll be at Road to California. Will you be there too? I'll be there. I'm also getting ready to do a video about this little guy. It is the cutest little, just the cutest. I just love it. I just love it. So believe it or not, you guys will see this quilt finished very soon. Tomorrow you guys get a video. Please be sure to watch it. It is the 3-yard quilt that I have been promising forever. Yes. Is it a holiday 3-yard quilt? It is. Yes, it is. Am I ashamed? I'm not. In the video, does it say that, hey, this is the beginning of Christmas season because I filmed it in November? Yeah. All that happened. But we're just going to get what we get and not throw a fit. We're just gonna be okay with it. We're not gonna point out the fact that it is now a new year. We're just gonna go with it. So you'll get a video tomorrow, and then next week you'll get this guy. But this year, you guys will see me doing stuff like this. So before you would just see a finished video of the product, but now you'll see me going through them. And then you'll get the finished video. So that way we can hang out together more. Because I'm always doing the quilty things, but you guys don't always get to see me do the quilty things. I'm always in a quilt store. And so now I just take you guys with me. Okay. Okay, girl. You are. Oh yeah, and we've got another free 3-yard quilt. Oh. Another free 3-yard quilt video that we need to do. Is that backwards? It is. You love to shop vicariously through me. Well, we will be testing that mic before we go to Rode to see if it does what it needs to do. And I definitely know what I need to buy, but the problem is I'm really not supposed to show you guys that pull. Really not supposed to. So we'll see how I can get around doing that. I know I'm not supposed to do that. But I'm my own boss. I do what I want. Do what I want to do. Lois, I was just thinking about you because you guys, Lois sent me a cat. The cat fabric, the Tabby Road, the OG Tabby Road. She's one of the people who sent it to me. One other person sent it to me too. Because you guys love me and take care of me. And I appreciate you guys. So now I can incorporate that. But I haven't figured out, because Tula Pink just dropped her new Deja Vu, which is Tabby Road. So now I'm like, what do I do? I wanted that cat so bad. And Lois hooked me up because she had extra. So, and I'm like, ooh, what do I want to do with Disco Kitty? How do I want to work this? I don't know. I just don't know. Terry, what are you asking me about triangles? What's up, Leslie? Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. Okay, this is annoying. That's annoying. There we go. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's hot. All this hair. It needs to go up. Up, 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 up. Oh, that feels so much better. Where is a hair tie? Of course, there's no hair ties in the quilt room. There are no hair ties in the quilt room. A 2.5-inch strip might. Let's see. Is there rubber bands in here? Oh, that feels so much better. So much better. Whew. She was hot in here, guys. So hot. There we go. All right. Who's saying what here? Oh, yeah, the triangle pattern. Yep, it is a triangle. I hope it's a size that I can use this this ruler with. Hey, Paula. Happy New Year. So, Tabby Road got me. And I'm not a cat person, but that Tabby Road, yeah, I'm here for it. Nobody else is dropping anything that's making me say I have to have it just yet. I haven't seen anything. But yeah, there's nothing. Juicy Juice has one that I want to see what he's going to do with it because it's so interesting. It's so interesting. I'm kind of excited to see that one drop. Libs has one that's about to drop, the Verdigris, that I like. So I guess I shouldn't say that. There are some of that I'm actually excited about. Tabby Road, I'll take it. There are, yeah, Tabby Road, she nailed a few of them. There's like, and I'm not a cat person, so I'm kind of like, but we'll talk about that. I'm going to do a video on it. I'll probably do a video. You know, I only do Tula Pink because she's like the only person who really talks about her drops like that. If I ever had a fabric line, I would do the same thing. I would totally talk about the drop. Like, what? It's coming. Get ready for it. It's just, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Juicy Juices because I can't wait to see how he uses it. But the fabric of 2024, I knew I wasn't wrong. I guess I'll wait. There's a video coming about my favorite fabric of 2023. I guess I'll wait talking about that, but whatever. Tabby Road, she's got some prints in there. She's got a couple. She just nailed it. Tilda's got something you want, Jubilee. Tilda's Jubilee you're excited about, and Tabby Road. I haven't seen Tilda's Jubilee. But I wanna. Oh, Lois, you're cold all the time. Lois, do you have a cap? So I was doing infusions at the infusion center, and there are people who have the caps that are just sitting there for people to use, so their heads don't get cold. Winterberry and Andover's Glaze. Yeah, Glaze is cool. Disco Kitty. And Disco Kitty is going to increase in value now that she just dropped this. Now everybody's going to want the original or want to at least see it. She's such a good marketing person. I love that for her. Oh, you couldn't stand the cap. It's too cold. I'm sorry, Lois. I'm sorry. Glaze is a good one. You know, let me ask you, Paula, how do you know about Glaze? How did you know Glaze was coming? Because I don't feel like they talked. Do they? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been on their Instagram or anything. Tell me how you knew Glaze was coming. I think I saw Glaze at Houston, the show, so I knew it was coming. You saw it on Etsy. Pre-order. Nice. Nice. Whew. All right. So Minky is a beast. You know, I've done a quilt where I mixed Minky with the Minky with regular fabric. I love that she made those in Minky. Do I really want to? I don't know. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. I love Minky as a backing. It's just the best backing for a quilt. And please don't let it be a baby quilt. It's a baby quilt. I just don't understand why we're doing anything but Minky on the back. Except the fact that I send all my stuff to be quilted by a quilter. You know who does not want to quilt Minky on their machine? That would be your girl. Even though I've done it, you guys have seen me do it, but didn't love it. Didn't love it. Did not love that process. You have to be in the right mindset for that process. And I don't know that I was, but I got through it. It was a Valentine's Day, so it was like around this time last year. And I mixed the two. But, oh, I love that it exists. And I love that it exists in the patterns and colors that she chose. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, I feel better, guys. I was in here just, my hair was so hot. Hot hair. Yeah, you just have to be you just have to set yourself up for success. You got to really want it. And there are people who really, really want it. And there's a wolf that I would love to do a Minky. Did you guys see that video at Casey Maker Studio? That wolf just is killer. It's killer, killer, killer. It's such a killer. Such a killer project. Oh, you know the wolf. Lois, did you already know where I was going with that wolf? That wolf just changed my life when I saw it. I'm like, yes. Yes, Mr. Wolf. Absolutely. The Shannon Fabrics rep did it. Because apparently she's a quiltress and she's amazing. She's a quiltress and she's amazing. Yes, please pay your fees at the door. We need all the thumbs up that we can get. We want to push this video out to the masses. Sherry. Yeah, Tula's fabric it was funny when she was talking about it being affordable versus not being affordable on her Instagram post. She was talking about, you know, Disco Kitty right now run you a pretty penny because it's aftermarket. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta chase it to get it. And she doesn't want to drop the value. And she was like, you know, so this is affordable. And I was like, girl, every time I say Tula Pink's fabric is, you know, something, they're like, no, it is not. They let me know tulip pink fabric is not what a lot of people would consider affordable. It's definitely on the higher end. It's definitely, you know, what I would consider my couture fabric. You know, it's brand name, it's designer. It is designer fabric. But you also know this is not the channel where we scamp. We're kind of spendy on this channel. It's in the name. It's in the name. We do it the couture style around here. Although, I refuse to buy Aurifil. Do you guys know that? My friends think it's the funniest thing in the world that I won't buy Aurifil thread. It's just so expensive. Something about that thread just drives me insane with how much it costs. So, I don't buy Aurifil. But the funny part about it is I really enjoy their black thread. So, for my birthday, I always ask for a couple of spools for my friends. I always ask for some spools of Aurifil because I just will not. I don't know what it is. I spend for the things I spend. All right. Let me see what we got. Hate working with Minky, but love to gift it. Yeah, same. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to quilt it. I want to touch it. I want to roll around in it. I love it. But yeah. Gotcha. Oh, dizzy. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you want to use the good stuff. Yeah. And Shannon Fabrics really is the best Minky, I think, out there that I've seen thus far. It's nice. It feels luxurious. It feels soft. They make all the colors. They have all the variations of the Minky. They are just, they specialize in Minky fabrics and they nail it. Ooh, triple chocolate cake. See you later, pastry queen. What's up, Cindy? Yes, Cindy, I do. I sew standing. Could you imagine if I was sitting down? I would never get up. I would never move. This is about all the movement. Too. That's not funny. That's bad. But yes, I sew standing. And I love it. I don't think I would ever change this now. The only time you'll catch me sitting, well, that's not true. That's not true. My M7 over there in the corner right there. You see it right there? I sit when I sew there. That's usually because I'm doing some quilting and whatnot. And honestly, the only reason why I do that is because that's the setup that I have. I would prefer to stand up and do that too. At a retreat is the only time that you'll really see me piecing. But all my quilting I do over there. Or decorative stitches and all that, I'll sit. It's a whole thing. When I tell you I love to stand while I sew, I just love it. It feels very awkward. If I had a if I had a Martelli table where I could really adjust it so that it was comfortable for me, I think it would be better. But I just don't have that luxury setup. So I think I would always want to stand. Stand to cut, stand to... I see like Sobecca sitting and cutting her fabric, and I'm like, how? How are you doing that? Cindy, I remember this woman was telling me about a client that she had. She's a quiltress. And she was teaching somebody to sew, and she noticed that they weren't sitting in front of the machine. She's like, and you wonder why you don't sew straight. So make sure you're sitting straight in front of it. And I didn't even think about that. That's something that I would do and not even realize it. not even realize it. And this table is a really nice height for me too. Oh, I hate I cut that. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I am so obsessed with this quilt. I always say that about, well, no, I don't always say that, but I'm definitely obsessed with this one. This is coming out just beautifully. Some of the ways that these come together are just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's the colorways for me. Well, guys, I said I was going to sew for about an hour and a half till 4, and it is just creeping up on 4 o'clock here in Los Angeles, California. So it is about that time to say goodbye to everybody. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you've got your notifications turned on, because again, you just never know where I'll be or what I will be doing. We've got to go shopping soon. I've also got to check out a couple of new stores that I've never been to that are somewhat in the area. We've got stuff to do, guys. We've got things to do. So please like it, comment, share me with your people. Become my new quilty BFF, please. Yes, Cindy, I think this solid one, this was a good choice of solid fabric, I think. What is our word? Thank you for saying that, because I was not going to remember. What is our new word going to be? We've got a new year. We need a new good word. Anybody got a word for me this time? Anybody got a good word? Potato? Okay. Oh, that's funny because I am making pot roast. So I am making pot roast currently, low and slow. You know, toss it all in there, walk away and go quilt. And then husband gets home from work and it's like, voila. So yes, and I use potatoes and I don't usually cook potatoes. So it's a thing. I love that word, potato. If you have made it all the way through to this video, to the end of this video, please type the word potato or put a potato emoji in the chat, and I will appreciate it and know that you have made it all the way through, that you've hung out with me. You have invested your time. Like my manager always said, if time was money, you can never get it back, and you chose to spend yours here with me, and I appreciate it. So I will see all of you guys on the next one. Do not forget, join my Instagram. It's a free platform. The giveaway video will be coming out today. And so, yeah, definitely check that out. And I will check in with you guys very, very soon. All right. Bye-bye.